My man, Carlos. Here we go again.
Yeah, I'm going to school here.
You going to school? What you doing?
I'm learning about the mob.
You're learning about the mob and teaching people about the cartels.
Because I've been watching a bunch of these videos, and like I told you, I saw an interview with Franchise.
Yep.
Right. And then it caught my eye. He says that that at the beginning they didn't want to do the sit down with the Sammy the Bull, the guy, right? But they finally convinced him and stuff. He says that at the beginning of the conversation, Sammy was acting up. You know what I mean? And he told them that to calm down, that he wasn't the underboss anymore. And if he really thought that he was the underboss, that why wouldn't he take a walk with him down the streets of Brooklyn? You know what I'm saying? To see what would happen. And then I just like, okay. And then I started finding out as the video goes on. I thought Sammy the Bull had only cooperated against John Gotti.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I mean? Because everything was Gotti. So I said, okay, so he cooperated against Gotti, but he cooperated against a whole bunch of people.
The 30-something people he was involved in their conviction. I think he cooperated against the Chin too. Vinny the Chin Gigante. He cooperated. So Sammy's excuse, and everyone needs to understand this because these are all the Sammy fans. I understand this. They get offended when people talk about him, but they defend Sammy for cooperating because John Gotti got caught on tape. All right, let's give them that just for a split second. All right, John Gotti got caught on tape. Sammy the Bull is going to cooperate against John Gotti. Why did he cooperate against the other 30 people that had nothing to do with it?
Right. I'm like, wow. I mean, this guy
30 fucking 30 people that had nothing to do with Sammy got taken down. So you guys need to just do your research. You want to defend him, that's one thing. And he wants to go against for the Gotti tapes, that's fine. But why snitch on the whole mob? And here's what's this is kind of ironic. The YouTubers who love Sammy because he's mob and really the mob's really not around anymore like it used to be.
Right.
Well, here's a little insight for you guys. The mob's not around because, you ready for the drum roll? Because people like Sammy the Bull and Michael Francis. That's why the mob doesn't exist anymore. Right. Sammy was the first high-profile informant to flip. He was the first high. There was rats, but not an underboss. And then after that was a boss, and then down fucking on and on and on and on it goes. So we know you guys like the mob, but wouldn't it be nicer if the mob was like here today? Like really? Every month when I was growing up, once a month you'd see a mob roundup, and that's South Florida. You're not talking New York. Remember when you were on the streets, Carlos? Once a month, the mob picked up. Lucchese, Genovese. I mean, you're fucking one after another. People all constantly getting fucking pop. I haven't seen a mob bust. Well, actually, I did. It was 6-7 months ago. Some insurance, Medicare fraud in fucking Tampa. And how are you gonna listen? You don't sell drugs, okay? Yeah, sure. But you're gonna defraud the government. You're gonna defraud the government and get away with it. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, defraud someone else, not the federal government. It's not. It's like trying to defraud the IRS.
Totally.
Right. That's tax evasion. But let's say you tried to somehow fucking fraud them. I don't know how you could, but besides tax evasion, you can't get away with that shit.
Nah.
Those are the things that you shouldn't do. Don't fuck with the government.
Yeah, leave them alone.
Health insurance. Come on. It's good money, but it's in this day and age, it's a paper trail or electronic trail. It's impossible for fraud to exist unless you do a quick lick in and out and fucking move to Belize, totally. Move somewhere where they can't extradite you.
Yeah.
But I know 2 guys down here that driving around in Mercedes, Ferraris, knowing the indictment's coming. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. They're getting popped because the whole crew got popped down there in Tampa. And they're down here. They're still driving. They're going, leave, motherfucker.
They're not gone yet?
Get out of town,
Long gone.
Yeah.
You don't need paper trails.
That's why the mob's not around anymore. Just you're cheering for the guy that actually took everyone down, got rid of them out.
They wiped them out. Yeah.
He wiped them out single-handedly, almost.
Yeah, I saw in this interview, I saw also Giuliani. He was saying something about that the old school mobsters,
right,
the reason they got heated up also was because they wouldn't update anything. You know what I'm saying? They won't update their codes. That's what they were saying.
right.
Their honor codes. And then the government, like when they would try and indict them on something, and then it would come back, no, we can't indict them on this. They would find a way, and they would find a niche and redo the laws in order to be able to indict them. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, okay.
And then the mob would stay at their old school stuff. And that's how a lot of them got in trouble. Also, a lot of them got heated up. Nothing was really proven until all this thing, this whole
Giuliani's right, because when you think about the only two mob rules that come to mind that actually changed that I can remember. Well, one was you had to be 100% Italian to be made, right? Okay. 100% Italian. They changed that to 50%, I think, on the father's side, but I don't know how that goes on. Okay, John Jr.'s mom. Okay, so John Gotti Jr.'s father. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you had to be at least 50% Italian to be made on the father's side. That rule changed, and then the next one was to be a made man. Okay, you had to whack somebody. So back then, now it's if you're an earner, like Franchise, you're an earner, you'd be a made guy.
You're a money maker.
You know, these guys down here were making people for $25,000. It was a scam. It was a scam. Now now the YouTubers would have got eaten up on this one. All right, sorry YouTubers, but you guys would have got swallowed. It's like this $500 for Sammy's sit down, right? So what they were doing is people thought they could get made if they paid money, and that the books would be open, and they were charging people $25,000 and having ceremonies in a nightclub in a bathroom. So if anything, this guy's with me, he's with us, and these people would think they're straightened out. They'd walk around, Hollywood or Broward County, and it was a big racket. The mob was making money on these fuckers. That's one you don't hear about a lot. Behind their backs, like this fucking jerk off.
You imagine sometimes they get going to beef with somebody.
They walk around like some shit. And they get the wrong guy.
Yeah, it'll be some shit.
That's some shit.
That would be funny. Oh man. But yeah, man, I didn't know the bull had gone all the way out there. You know what I mean? He seemed like he talks such a tough game that why? You know what I mean?
Look, I think at this point in the game, I think it's become part of a what do you call it? He's more like a superhero type of thing where you just gotta start superhero. Yeah, he's invincible. The evil villain, maybe something like that. Is the evil villain? I mean, I've never heard him lose.
He got super tongue.
I've never heard him fucking lose a fight or anything like that. You were telling me about something in prison where they locked him in a room with another guy and they beat each other up for days.
Yeah, video they were fighting for a week. I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna be fighting somebody for a week? Listen, one night it'll be over. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking 30 seconds it'll be over. Someone's down. 30 seconds.
If they don't separate us, somebody's dying. That, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just every time lockdown, every night they would go at it. I'm like, that don't sound right. You know, and then the warden was in on it, and the unit manager was in on it. Kick his ass, Sammy.
Right. So for people need to know how prison works. If you walk around the prison compound and you got a black eye, they're putting you in the hole right away.
Right away.
And then they're gonna lock the prison down. Yep. Right. They're locking the prison down for one fucking black eye. Trust me, one black eye. Exactly. They lock the prison down. They go from room to room. You take your clothes off. If you got any scratches or marks or anything on you, your ass is going to the hole. Doesn't matter what the fuck you did. You could have just fell down in the rec yard. You go into the hole until the investigation's over. So Sammy's fighting this guy for a week, you said?
Yeah.
Now either none of them have
lip is hanging. He's got
lips hanging, right? And they're walking around the compound, and none of the guards or and the whole prison's in on it, right? The whole prison's in on it. They're beating each other up. Their lips are hanging. And what the warden tells them to
the warden tells them, tells them make sure you kick his ass good. We're gonna get him out of here.
So
you know
can you
I mean?
imagine if the guy got like killed or seriously injured and something happened?
That'd be the warden's ass.
That'd be the warden's ass. That'd be the prison's ass. It'd be a lawsuit. So we know that is
the
one
unit manager
fairy tale of a fucking lie.
You know, I was listening to that. I'm like, am I hearing this shit right?
I didn't hear that one, but I can imagine. I mean, that's just comical. They're beating each other up.
I'll send you the video so you can check it out.
I can't see a fight lasting that long.
It says that there was another one that he was serving food on the chow line.
Wait a minute. Who was serving food?
The bull. The bull.
He was working in the
chow hall? He was working in the kitchen, the chow hall, and he was serving. And some guy came, and there was a black guy.
Hold on, I got to interrupt you here.
Okay.
How many days did you work in prison?
Me? Shit. What's that?
I didn't pick up my fucking nothing. I ain't working. Why would you listen? Why we didn't work on the street? Why would we work in prison?
Shit. You know how we were living inside?
Damn right I know how we were living inside.
I had a chef. I had someone to clean my room. I had someone to iron my clothes, my visiting clothes, wash my clothes. And and no, I'm not going to work.
Working. Yeah,
no.
I never did get that. You know what? Here's what people don't understand, and this is the God's honest truth. And it's really sad. The only thing that keeps the prisons open are the other prisoners.
Right.
If everyone across the nation was to lay down and not get up and go to work, who's going to cook the food? Who's going to cut the grass? Who's going to do the laundry? Who's going to paint? Who's going to repair the air conditioners? All that shit is done by the prisoners.
Everything's prisoners.
Right. So you got we had about 2,000 inmates where we were at, right? 2,000.
Yeah, exactly.
How many guards were there? 50? 50 guards controlling 2,000 people.
Yeah.
Imagine if everyone laid down. They'd have to get a shitload of fucking guards to come in and do everything for you.
Totally.
It would be impossible for the prison. These guys want out of prison. You want out of prison? Stop working for the people that locked you up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The only ones I understand working are the ones that take it a fall, like these guys coming from Colombia.
The mules and shit.
The mules. They want to work. They go to Unicor. They make,
exactly.
How much they make an hour in Unicor? $1?
I don't know. I think they get like about $60 a month or something like that.
How much?
60 a month or something like that.
Yeah, maybe $6 a month, working 8 hours a day in some sort of production.
Something like that.
That was real work.
Yeah, something like that.
They weren't compound sweepers. They were working.
No. I remember, what was it that they had me down because you had to be registered to work. You had to have a job, supposedly.
Right. Technically, you had to have a job.
Technically, yeah. I was signed to the rec yard. Remember? And then what was it? 12 cents a month or something like that.
That's exactly what I got. Remember on recall at the end of the night?
Yeah. Okay.
Compound sweeper. Yeah. 5-minute job. I got 12 cents a month.
Yeah, 12 cents a month. I wouldn't even go.
Fuck no, I wouldn't go.
No.
I'm not picking up. I'm not.
I'd go work out.
I'm not cleaning for someone who's put me in prison. I refuse.
Yeah, totally, man.
Refuse.
I wouldn't.
Fuck that. They put me in the hole the first time they called me for when I first got there. I was supposed to work in the kitchen. That's where they put everybody.
Yeah.
Straight to
everybody
the kitchen.
Goes in the kitchen first.
Yeah. There's no fucking way I'm working. I sent me right to the hole. Fine. Send me to the hole. I ain't working in the fucking kitchen. I ain't doing it. I ain't serving people. Fuck you. Cleaning, cooking, serving. I'm sleeping and I'm working out and that's it.
That's it. That's it. And we were eating good.
Leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. We fucking hole doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I had enough whole time.
Totally. All right, my brother. All right, we'll do another one then, I guess. Huh?
All right, brother.
I gotta take a phone call here. Okay.
Okay. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.